Hi, Nathan. Thank you so much for meeting with me again.
Hi.
Hey, so before we talk about the awards gala, which is coming up on August 28th, I just wanted to catch up with you and ask you about how you felt about the convention. Were you nervous? Was it off to you because it was virtual? All of that.
Um, I've kind of gotten used to virtual meetings since we've been virtual for over a year now. And so that wasn't a big surprise. But I was a little nervous. I came in as well dressed as I possibly could, and I wanted to leave the best impression I could. So, um, that nervousness did go away though once I started presenting because I was just focused on, talking about myself, and the passion started to come out, and I ended up, expressing myself, and that nervousness went away. But of course, beforehand, um, you're gonna be thinking, oh, you're gonna be comparing yourself to others, especially after you hear everybody. But I decided to say to myself, it's better not to compare yourself to anyone else and just to keep doing what you're doing and focus on yourself. And so I just was myself and I did my thing and I expressed myself. And I think it showed a lot during the competition, which was nice.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like your PowerPoint was really beautiful because you had a whole collage of your work and all of your it's amazing that you're really talented when it comes to cutting hair, I have to say.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what was your experience before the convention? Like, did you feel like you were prepared?
I thought I was pretty prepared, especially with my coach. He helped me a lot. Helped me to get to where I was. Before, I was very nervous. I felt like my slides were very sloppy, and it was around 20 slides when I first made it. So I remember when I first presented, the presentation was around 40 minutes long. He helped me condense 40 minutes and 20 slides into just 3 minutes and like 7 slides, which was amazing. So I feel like if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't done it without him. So credits to him and thanks.
Who's your coach?
Jimmy Jones.
Great. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I actually just finished interviewing him. So yeah, he's amazing. And he said a lot of great things about you when it came to you looking at the changes, asking a lot of questions, which is great. There's nothing wrong with asking a lot of questions and just being open-minded about changing up your presentation. So that's great. So what are you looking forward to now that the convention is over? How's business been for you?
It's been great. Last 2 weeks I've been really busy. 2 Fridays ago was packed. It had like 7 people on the same day. And so far for a regular job, it's not too much money, but for a starter who has been cutting since like April, I'd say that's a good amount of clients. So I think I've been doing pretty well, especially like I've just learned to take advantage of social media and the little applications that I have on my phone to just make amazing videos, get shout outs, and just even just marketing myself in person. Like sometimes I'll be in the middle of a workout and in between a set I'll see somebody and I'll be like, hey, you need a barber? Like they'll look at me funny at first, but at the end of the day they may end up getting to be one of my clients, and then I get shout outs. And it's better to take risks and have people look at you funny than not have done it at all.
Do you think that WETATi and participating in the convention has really helped with the spike in customers?
Like after the convention, I had a couple followers, but I they weren't people that ended up being clients. I feel like it will help me in the long run. I feel like WETATi more or less helped me to become more business minded and more focused rather than blow up my business. So it kind of helps me to become a better worker rather than put me out there.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. I feel like it's that, like, not parable, but that saying where, like, you if you like fish for the person, like, they're never going to want to do it for themselves. But if you teach the man to fish, then, like, they'll get fish for themselves and work for themselves. So
Exactly.
I
So
think
it
that's
helps
the
me.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, give the person the fish instead of, like, yeah. So basically, yeah, give the person the fish.
Taught
They'll
me to
never learn how to work
fish.
for this. Yeah. And then instead, WETATi's teaching you to fish so that you can get the fish for yourself. So yeah,
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
instead of giving me the clients,
Yeah.
they taught me to get
And,
clients.
right. So, what's your relationship with WETATi going to be like? Do you plan on competing next year? Are you going to volunteer more? Are you going to be a part of their webinars?
I probably will compete next year because Dureki gave me an idea to do my animal stuff as a business. So I was like wondering if I should somehow market myself in the regard, like the animal nature
Field? Yeah, I know what
business
you're saying.
field.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So yeah, it's like I build these like huge, nice looking terrariums for exotic reptiles and things. And I know that's not very popular here in the DMV, but in places like Florida or Ohio, it's more popular.
So now that the convention is over, done. We're going to do our scholarship and awards gala on August 28th, and you are a scholarship recipient. So, what are you going to do with the money, and where do you go? What college do you go to? All of that jazz.
Well, I think as a college student, it's pretty obvious where the money's going to go to. It's to school.
Yeah, but like what like type of like call like what like expenses?
Like obviously, classes and books. Well,
Mm,
I'll probably try to do books on my own with my barber money, but like just the regular
mm,
class payments. And then
gotcha.
like um because like taking all these classes, I'm a public health major,
Mm.
and any pre-med and biology major would know how many classes you have to take, and I have to take like 6 classes or more like I think it's like 6 to 7 classes per semester. And it's
Are you
just
serious? In order to
yeah,
like
because
graduate in 4 years, right?
yeah, to graduate in 4 years because I changed my major, so I have to catch up to the new major, so I have to take more classes. So yeah, obviously going to school. And
Yeah,
uh,
what
what was the other question you had?
yeah, what college do you go to?
University of Maryland, College Park.
Mm. And what year are you in?
I'm going to be a junior next year when the fall starts. Fall starts.
So this, yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah. Because like I when I talk about school years, I talk about before when
Yeah,
fall starts. Yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah. So, what career do you want to pursue? You said that you're public health major now.
Honestly, if I find a way to make good amounts of money without the need of university, that's what I would like. But I have school there just in case, and obviously, regular job like a doctor or like a dentist, something you could get from public health, a nurse, something that'll pay you well. But my real passion is to try to make money out of something that I love to do, whether it be nature or whether it be cutting hair or art.
Yeah, I totally understand. I like how you did say that you don't have a particular plan for what you want to do with your major, because sometimes we don't know what we want to do with our degree. And I like how it's a very unique answer, because that's not like necessarily your passion in a sense, like you're just getting that as like a backup plan. So that's totally fire. And so the last thing that I want to ask is, you utilize a lot of resources from WETATi, from the convention, and also you're going to be a scholarship recipient. So how has WETATi not only impacted you, but how does it impact the entire generation, like our new generation that's coming up now?
Well, if we teach the people of our age and our kids and our kids that one of the biggest ways to make money today is through making businesses and through entrepreneuring and through learning to market yourself, that can really change the minds of people. Because from what I've seen, the only way people market themselves outside of um, whether it be school, like, because people think school is the only way out. The only way I've seen like people market themselves is through music, or through photography and videography, which is not bad, but there's so much of it out there. I feel like people have their unique talents that they can and do their unique things that they can, like, people can market themselves in their own ways without even knowing. Like, for me, I didn't even know that I could cut hair until last year. I didn't know this. This is stuff that I just did, just having fun, like, just whatever. Like, I was cutting my own hair because there was no barbers in quarantine. I was like, oh shit, I'm pretty good. And it's like, so it's like you can find things about yourself that you never knew existed. So people need to, like, I feel like we need to, WETATi helps to teach people that they're more than what society, portrays on them. School is not the only way out. And we all, even if you feel like you don't have talents, there is something you're passionate about and you should pursue it regardless. Take risks. We only have one life. And we all know that it's going to end sometime sooner or later. So we have to take the risks.
Definitely. I wholeheartedly agree with you. And I just wish you good luck on everything that you're doing, because you're such a multi-talented person. Like, you, nature, cutting hair, you're an artist. It's phenomenal. You're jack of many trades. So wish you good luck and have a great day, man.
You too.